Hello, this is SavvyAlloy playing Farming Simulator 17, and this is our 100 cow episode. Yes, I've waited. We've gone up to 100 cows. Most of that was through breeding them. Today is also with the BIGBUD DLC coming out, and I just bought that, and I'd like to share that with you. But first, let's skip over to the cows here, because that's the quickest thing. See, there's 100 cows. I do gotta get some power food in there pretty soon, but I need to get some silage going here. And along with the pigs here. Pigs I've been keeping better track of lately. I've actually sold a few trailer loads. Right to the BIGBUD DLC. Got two of them sitting here. We got the little boy and the big boy here. 450. Goes 18 miles an hour, 500 horsepower. You know, honestly, I can probably buy one of these guys for, well, a lot more, I guess, but they do go a lot quicker. I'm not even sure what the horsepower is on that one. I actually can't really crank it up. Can't really modify them, so I'm kind of disappointed about that. Except for the big one here, you can get standard, triple, or double wheels. But we're also sitting at 18 miles an hour and 1100 horsepower, so nothing else is going to be able to touch that. So I think that's kind of neat. What else we got here? Should know this by the top of my head this time because I've actually done it 3 times. First couple times, I don't know, something went wrong. Anyways, we got this gravity box here, not gravity box, got the auger wagon. And for about 10 grand more, you're spending about $30,000 more. I don't know if it's worth it. I never used them. But hey, if you like to use them, more power to you. I do notice that this one has triaxle, this one has double, but it has a lot bigger tires, so I think that looks kind of neat. The plows. Let's see, let's go with the end game one. It takes 300 horsepower to pull, 6.2 meters wide. The BIGBUD DLC one is 10.5 meters, takes 550 horsepower to pull it. Also, same brand here, we also have a 3-point hitch for tractors that don't have one. I'm wondering if the BIGBUD DLC, or the BIGBUD tractors, don't have a 3-point hitch. I'm not sure, I'm going to have to check that out, because every other tractor I saw has a 3-point hitch. So I'm not really sure why that's in there at this moment. The other big thing here is we got our cultivators. Let's start out with the in-game one, the biggest in-game one. Takes 350 horsepower to pull it, 14.5 meters wide. The one in comparison is 18.2 meters wide, but takes 500 power to pull it. I'm a little sketched out by that because, I mean, just a few meters bigger, you know, you're taking a lot more horsepower to pull it. But then you got this last one here, which is 24 meters wide, a lot bigger than the first two. And it still takes the same amount of horsepower as the other BIGBUD DLC one. So, I don't know. I think that can be kind of fixed here. We also have a subsoiler. And this one I do plan on buying. Because, well, it's going to kind of make the process quicker. It's 18.2 meters wide. Takes 500 horsepower to pull it. I think that's a pretty good deal there. I'm going to work on getting that one as soon as possible. Next up, we got planters. Again, the end game one is 270 horsepower to pull it, 15 meters wide. Well, in the BIGBUD pack, we have one that's 18 meters wide, takes 450 horsepower to pull it, and this one actually cultivates and fertilizes, so I'm probably going to get that one soon. We also, worst part about it is got to get this tank to pull along with it. Next up, we have this seeder here. You have to cultivate and fertilize separately, though. Actually, no, it offers the possibility of seeding directly. I guess I heard wrong. Well, actually, no, I heard right because I didn't have the right one clicked. This one here, you got to plow and fertilize separately. And you can also plant almost any type of crop, so I think that's kind of neat. Kind of wouldn't mind getting that one too. Next up, you got the last two, which is 25.6 meters wide. The other one was 18.2. It takes 640 horsepower to pull it, and you also have this cart to pull along with it. This one you gotta cultivate first, I think. No, this one you don't have to cultivate first. It's a true seed drill. And this one you might only need the biggest big bud to pull it. The other ones might have enough horsepower if you bolt it on. You gotta upgrade the engines. So we'll see about those. Next up we got this fertilizer spreader. All these throw it at 15 meters wide. Oop, didn't mean to do that. This one here just takes a lot more. It's in at 70,000 for a capacity, where the next closest one is at 32,000. Nothing here. So now let's go and check out our new stuff here. Like I said, I've been pretty much grinding lately. So I did manage to fill up the silo bunker here. I got a little bit filled up in the ones at the other place. I actually got rid of some trees here so I can put up a barn for this hay here, so I don't have to have it laying on the ground. And I also got space cleared out for a vehicle building that I plan on building. And apparently the field decided to grow on me, and I'm growing sunflowers here. And if you didn't guess already, I bought this field. So we have this huge field to play with. We now own. So originally we were given 12, 14, and 15. Then I expanded on it, bought 27, 25, and 21, which I use for grass right now. And I just picked up field 28. It's probably the 5th biggest one in the game. So there's that. Here's the silage pusher. Smallest one that I got. I also got bored of watching the weeders work, so I bought this thing just to help out. In previous episodes, I couldn't get grass to go into the thing over here, the feeder wagon. The reason why it needs to be hay, so I bought the smallest header. And of course, to move the logs around, you need a log attachment for the skid steer. Also, I bought this little trailer. It's a new addition to the family here. And I figure, if I got the big trailer, load it with something hauling, and I just need to unload something quick or move something, it's here. So main purpose for it that I think is for the sugar beets. Because they pretty much need someone constantly to unload them, just to speed up that process. Let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna hop on over. Oh yeah, I got this guy. And the Lily Junior, whatever it is. I want to see what it is again. Lily Juno 150 helper, or helper F is what he's actually labeled right now. Comes with a little charging station I can put separately to offset the cost. And his job is just to go back and forth, keep the things clean. And pretty much brought it here on a 3-point hitch, so you don't gotta drive it the whole way here like I've heard some people doing. And yeah, basically it saves me a whole lot of time, because I only gotta come here now for feeding time, or for watering, or putting some straw in. You're gonna hop on over. Next up, we got the trains here. The reason why we're here is I wish to show you this, all of our prices and everything. We have 5,000 wheat, plus I think another 80,000 in the train station here. We've got, I don't know, a decent amount of barley. We've got 23,000 canola sitting in our silo. We have 10,000 sunflowers. We also have 130,000 in. We have 10,000 sunflowers. We also have 130,000 in the train station here. So, and the price is going up. So once that price goes up and levels out, we're going to be making some money here. So that's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Just sold a little pile of soybeans that we had. Corn, well, as you've seen, we're kind of harvesting that, so that number's not real either. But we have 51,000. And I'm going to show you the train quick here. Here's the 80,000 wheat. 86,000 barley sitting in it. 130 some thousand sunflowers, and nothing else really. So I'm gonna wait for that price to go up, and I will be back with you in a little bit. Alright guys, the price has evened out. It's still not in the green, but I kinda need money, and I'm kinda curious to what it's gonna bring. Pretty much have soybeans planted in everything over here. Back at the cow farm, I think I have everything planted in sunflowers again. So, yeah, it won't be long before we get back up there. And I'm kind of wanting to sell it just because I'm curious how much it is, and I kind of need the money. Going on unload semi in here. Alright, yeah, so it stopped at 856, which is a pretty decent price, I guess. Yeah, last time I took them in, it was way over 1,000. So, anyways, he's empty. Go and drive this rig around. And let's put some sunflowers in. 233,000. I believe the first two cars are the biggest cars, and the last car is one of the smaller ones. Loading, loading, loading. Keep that train car loading, load down. Let's see. I don't really have any soybeans or. I guess wheat's a pretty decent price. I know it goes on the cheap. Canola. Ooh. I don't know if I want to sell that or not. Maybe. Depending on how much room I have left, I might throw either canola or wheat in the back one. And go sell a full train load. I got nice black seeds. Oh, my mouse got sensitive on me. 120,000. Hopefully this one here can hold 120,000 out, so I might have to put a little bit in the back one. Kind of pains me to sell it at, you know, a low price, but I guess it's on the high end. Probably just shy of turning green too. Up in the glance mod it says pegs 113, water 23, so they need water. I also have a bunch of manure sitting there, and their productivity is at 72 because I still need some silage in there. Not sure what this last car holds. In fact, I wonder. Let's test some out here. Yeah, we can unload. Just gonna pull ahead here. $23,000. Probably better off at selling the wheat. Oh, we're putting sunflowers in. See, I'm not even really sure. I know that the first one holds 120,000. Yeah, that car is probably not even halfway full. Oh well, we'll just run it like this. Save the wheat for next time. Do. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Holy crap, we gotta stop first. There we go. Oh, let's see how much money we're gonna make here. It climbs so fast. Oh, got 100,000 for that trailer. For that car. I'm probably gonna try to sell the last car now. Or what the middle car holds. Middle car holds 90,000. And sell this one. Up over 100,000. Up to 141,000. That car gave us 69,396. Oh yeah, not as big of a sale as I thought that was going to be. But at least we're back in the positives here. Probably will end up selling the silage as soon as we can. The other thing I've learned is if you go in your sales thing here, here's your silage. The barn, which is right by our main farm, actually pays like a lot more than what the biogas plant pays for silage. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to sell a few loads of silage there with the trailer. But that will be next. Stop! There we go. Alright, well that's sold. Let's see what else we got going on here. Not really much. I'm gonna try to clean up the farm and take care of some animals quick though. Where can we put this? I'll just park in front of this thing. Probably still get it out too. Yeah, I wonder if I can even buy anything. Big Bud stuff, I highly doubt that we can. Oh, we actually can, now that I think about it. Earlier in this episode, I said that I wanted to buy... Let's check out the cedars quick here. Ooh, I could almost buy that big cedar. I don't think I'm quite ready for it, though. Especially since we got to throw down some more fertilizer, and I gotta cultivate, and all I have is that tiny cultivator. Yeah, right now I got the little 3-meter one. Personally, this is my favorite right here, this tiger. I don't know, I just like the way that it's built, and it makes me think of, I don't know, something nice and rugged. I want to buy this guy right here. You know, go for the plowing cycle. Like, I'm curious. Okay, we're just a few miles an hour slower. But I did look up, and my biggest tractor is only 400 horse, and it's fully modified. So I'm not sure if that's very good buy. Guess what? We're gonna buy it anyways. I want it. And buy it. Alright, let's drop this guy off here. Apparently I just picked him back up. Well, I'm actually gonna go back into my thing here, and I'm gonna pay off some of my loan. I get the cows some water too, fairly soon. So yeah, after all that, I didn't really make that much money. A little bit less out of debt, and I bought a new piece of equipment. Oh, it was weird, you got a leg spike there. Alright, here's a new piece of equipment. Got nice big heavy duty tires, and I got all my other stuff sitting here too. Just reset some ramps. Yeah. Sadly, I have everything planted, so I don't... Actually, I could probably try it out. I got a spot. Last field that's working on being planted right over here. Oh, hi car. We're gonna unfold this thing. Alright. Boy, this thing looks neat. Alright. Sink her in. Oh wow, that got a lot lower. Fully changing the texture and everything. I don't know if there's any more controls on it. Let's see here. Nope. Just raise, lower, and fold. You can even see that it's kind of working up the ground. I'm gonna like this thing. You know, and I'm also pulling it at the full speed too, which means that this tractor has more than enough power to pull it. even though it's 20 horsepower short. Oh, it is struggling some. But we know that we can pull it, so that's a good thing. Get that thing off the screen there so I can actually see what I'm doing. That's probably the next thing I should upgrade is the seeder. That little seeder takes so long. For whatever reason, it misses a little patch here every time. I gotta do it manually. Yeah, and over by that Gloucester barn over here. Actually, where I should put this. I'm gonna drop it off by the other shed. I'm gonna call this episode here. This is SavvyAlloy playing Farming Sim 17, the 100 cow episode, and a DLC pack. Sadly, I can't show you more of the physical stuff right here, but I don't have the money for it right now. And, till next time.